Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everybody. I hope, guys, you're doing great today. So, we're going to start with today, actually, our lesson is about how about to add, or how can you add 3D stuff to your design from external websites. So basically, we're gonna choose or select any design of these. So let's go with this this nice villa. Okay. If I click tinker this, okay. So we can go here and here is the 3D design. Maybe if you design a beautiful villa like this one, so instead of using this ugly looking car, let's replace this with a Ferrari car, maybe. Okay, so this is basically what I think it might make such a design more beautiful. So actually, I don't know why we don't change the names of the projects. I wonder why, because if you go back to the main page, you'll find them getting these randomly generated names. So you can actually give it a name of like my villa. Okay, just by click enter and it's gonna change the name into my villa. So that's how you can basically change the name of something. So today we're gonna learn how you can import other 3D objects or other 3D designs to your own design on Tinkercad. So the basic idea is that in case you would like to add like a horse, a dog, a cartoon character, a gaming character to your design, a Ferrari car, a Lamborghini, whatsoever. So these things or these shapes are not found here on Tinkercad library. So you need to get them or import them from somewhere else. So we're gonna click this import button here on the screen on Tinkercad, but basically you need to get your 3D shape first. So basically you go to this famous website called Thingiverse. Okay, it's made like sticking the two words together like something and something or thing with the word universe. So this is how I think they got the name of the website from. Thingiverse is the universe of things. So that's basically it. So once you visit Thingiverse, this is the main page, and this main page stuff change every day. Looks like some scorpion that uses like fingers of humans too. Like that's really amazing. So this website is actually a container of like thousands and thousands of 3D designed shapes that hobbyists or engineers or teachers like me or students like you, they may have designed stuff and then they share it with everyone else. Like this guy, for example, he thinks that after printing, it's not easy to, unstick your 3D printed model from the printing bed of the printer. So he made this tool like the spatula somehow, if you know about the spatula. So instead of buying a metal one, you can actually print this and use it as like spatula. See? Anyone can print this and use it instead of buying a metal spatula. So that's it. So anyway, this website is amazing. I love it so much. It contains thousands and thousands of designs, ideas, like amazing things here. Think about anything and you're gonna find a 3D model of it here. Replacement parts, maybe, and that's something flexible here. So you can print flexible stuff. So that's some like scientific stuff, like humans, real size human skull, that the one that looks like the one that we printed, or knee, human knees for investigation or scientific or educational purposes. That's Shrek, you know. So that's amazing here. So you can actually go visit all these beautiful designs, get ideas from, get inspiration from, okay? Get inspired by all these beautiful designs here on this website. I love it so much. So now let's assume now that you would like to add like a Ferrari car to your villa design here. Okay, so I'm just waiting for everything to load. It looks like we have slow internet connection. Let me change the network. Yeah, this network might have better internet speed. I don't know what's wrong with the internet coverage at school. The internet school itself is bad, and my SIM card, which is 5G, works well, works great everywhere. But here at school, it's not fine at all. Maybe it's just due to the communication towers outside. So anyway, you'll see beautiful and beautiful, thousands and thousands of beautiful designs for everything, nearly everything. Robots that you can print, add motors and an Arduino board, and you make your own robot using these things. Or like everyday stuff like this shelf, for example. But I think something like this will cost you more than buying a ready-made plastic shelf or a wooden one. So, but some people are living in like abandoned areas, or where there will be no nearby stores. Once they have the filament and the 3D printer, they can print their needs in case they have to go long distances to find what they want. So this is where actually 3D printers can be really useful and amazing. And by the way, guys, 3D technology, 3D printing technology was basically, or the most useful usage of it was when the astronauts were on the International Space Station and they needed a tool, a specific shape of tool, and it wasn't available for them to like do unscrew some screws or something, and they didn't have this tool. So the next trip, you know, the next rocket launch where they launch stuff to this International Space Station, they sent a 3D printer with filament so that engineers on Earth can make a design and upload these design files to be used on the 3D printer on board the International Space Station. This is how the scientists could print their tools or whatever they might need up there, okay, without the need to send very expensive rocket mission to the International Space Station. So this is really, really useful. Sometimes it's life-saving, you know, in such situations. So that's one of the applications of 3D printing, for example. So like printing stuff in the International Space Station, maybe people who will go live on Mars will take a 3D printer with them. Someone on Earth might design something, send it to them so that they can print it and start using it. So that's amazing, right? Anyway, let's now search for Ferrari, okay, or Lamborghini, whatever. So once you click here, you'll find some beautiful shapes, beautiful designs. Let's say we would like to download this one. Be noted, guys, which is really, really important, about the size of the model you're gonna download. So you can go here, see all the images, the photos. Actually, this design is made into like 3 files, as you can see. One of them is to print the whole car as it is. means that it's all one body, the wheels will not move. But the other one, this designer made it available like an option for you to print the body of the car and print the wheels individually, and then after printing you can stick them together with like a nail or something so that the wheels can move. Makes the car look more realistic than just printing the whole body stuck together. So here under the design file, and this also what I'm explaining now applies to everything. You're gonna download from Thingiverse, it will be the same steps every time. So what is really important here is that you read the summary or the description here by the designer, because sometimes he tells you that how much temperature you need, if you need to add supports or not. We're going to explain these things later, but he gives you the instructions on how to better print this model, because he made it himself and he must have printed a copy of it in real life before. So because he got the experience, he would give you recommendations on how to print these things. So if you go to the files here, you'll find that we have 3 files. The complete one that ends with .stl, and .stl is the extension or the file type of the 3D printable objects. And actually it stands for stereolithography technology, and we're going to talk about it later, inshallah. So the most important thing is that 3D shapes or 3D models end with .stl, for example, like MP3 for audio files, MP4 or like whatever else for video files, video format, JPEG, JPG, GIF for images, for example. I'm just giving some examples only, not everything. So basically, these are called the file types. So here he gives you 3 different, 3 different files to print. The size of this full car is 4 megabytes. The size of this file is 3 megabytes, and the wheels are 527 kilobytes. So basically, what you need to do is to click download all the files. So let me give you another example. Let's search for a horse. I don't want to make the video long because actually it's really simple to download something from here and use it on Tinkercad. But I'm just want to repeat again so that you fully understand. So this guy designed the beautiful horse that we can use in our designs. Okay, so here basically you see photos, images. You can see if this is a 3D model, so you can actually view this in 3D so that you can see how will the design look like after printing. Again, this applies to everything. So all the models on Thingiverse, in case the designer included like a 3D model of it, you can actually see the details about the model before downloading or printing it. So if you go to the files, it's only one file. This is the name of the file. So I will use this one actually to show you the steps. So all you need to do with any model here on Thingiverse is to download all files. But beware that if the model on Thingiverse is made of more than one part, this means you will not easily be able to get it on Tinkercad. So it's downloaded now. It takes seconds to download because these things are not that large in size. The maximum stuff are like 20 megabytes maximum or something. So they take seconds, literally seconds to download. And then it will come in like a zipped folder or like one package folder. So all you need to do is to go to where you saved your file. It comes to the downloads folder by default, which is like, I have tons of files here, so I don't want to extract what's in the package here in this area because it's so crowded. So I prefer to cut it, take it to somewhere else on my PC, like let's say here, that's where the videos folder, let's say I'll keep it here. So I'll print a copy here, or take the cut folder and paste it here. I'll make a new folder and call it horse, for example. Okay, so this is the horse folder, and I'm gonna transfer this or move this package file or zipped folder inside the horse folder. All I need to do now is to extract the files here. Because I'm using Windows 11, so it's already hidden by default. I need to click show more options, and here I'll find the WinRAR option to extract here. So right click and extract here. Under Windows 10 and Windows 8, Windows 7, whatsoever, it's easier than Windows 11, because Windows 11 actually hides most of the options, and you have to click show more options for them to appear. Okay, so anyway, once you unzip the folder or extract the files within the package, you will always get these four stuff, excluding this, of course. So this is the package. Okay, these things were packaged or packed inside this package folder. So basically, you'll get license and README. The README file will have like the link to the file. Okay, in case you would like to visit it back on the Thingiverse website, you will have a folder holding the images, the same images that you were able to see on the design page on Thingiverse, and the files. These are the actual 3D model here. Now, I'm not going to show you how you can actually see what's inside or how does the 3D model looks like, but we will import it immediately on Tinkercad. Because you already got this from Thingiverse, you already know how does it look like. So go to Tinkercad and click import. Okay, you can import from a URL or choose a file, and he's here telling you that the only supported files are the .stl, .obj for object, and .svj, and we're gonna learn about svj later. So the file size will be up to 25 megabytes, not more than that. If it is more than 25 megabytes, Tinkercad will say, sorry, I cannot upload this file. So anyway, you just choose a file, go where you kept your 3D model. So if I want to get my model, I go where I kept it on my computer, like the desktop or any folder. This is the folder that we made, horse. I'm not gonna go to the images folder because there's nothing here useful. It's actually searching for, the design file. So you go to files, and here is the design file. This is the name of the file. So if I just click import, I'm not gonna change anything related to the size or whatsoever. Just click import and wait for it until it loads and comes to your design. So basically what happens is you download something from Thingiverse on your local PC or laptop, and then you upload it back to Tinkercad. This is how it works. So your laptop, in this case, you download and then upload again. So download from Thingiverse, upload to Tinkercad. So basically what you can change with this 3D model, because you see the horse is even larger than the house or the villa. So basically you can change two things about the imported 3D models. Number one, the size. Number two, the color. So I can actually make the horse be black because I like black horses. And then I can literally change the size to any size I want. You see, we just squeezed it too much. So literally we need to, resize everything back again. You can make it super fat. You see, mashallah, that's so funny. Sometimes it gets funny while you're resizing these things. So this is how you can get a horse still super fat for me. And here we go. this is a good size of a horse. Can make it even larger than a person, because the person here will be larger than the horse, which is not okay. So we just put it at the size and the color that we like. So this is how we got a horse to our design. Let's go do the same with the Ferrari car. Let's go where we were. Let's go search again about the Ferrari one. Will it work or not? So we can go with this nice Ferrari car. It's the one with the 3D, the 3 files. So it will just count. Actually, if you don't log in, it will download also. If you're not already signed up, it will still show you everything and give you what you want and download, but it might take longer time to count. It will count from 50 maybe. In my case, because I've already logged in my account on Thingiverse, which is all free, but this will make it faster for downloading. It will count like 4, 5, 6, and so. Okay, this is the package that we got from Thingiverse. I'll go back to the videos folder because this is not so crowded. My desktop is so crowded, that's why I'm avoiding saving things to my desktop. So we're gonna create a folder again. I call it Ferrari. Okay, so you just put the package here, and then same steps every time. I just want to make it larger for you. It's not a must. Click here, extract here, and you'll have the images and the files and so on. So what happens if I extract? Let's say that I put the same package together with the horse package in one folder. What will happen if I extract the files here? So it will tell me that the file called readme already there, and also the license is already there. So what would you like to just replace? Yes, it's okay. But you will not get the folders and the files, or sorry, the 2 folders of images and files. Why? Because actually they will be combined together. So if you go to the images, you will find the images of both designs combined together. Okay, and the files folder will contain both files of all the the designs that you extracted together. So it's not gonna create new folders called images again and files again. So no, basically it will use the same destination to extract the files to. So if they are not here, they're gonna be created and the files will be put inside. If they are already there, so the new files will just go and stay with the other previous ones. Okay, so in case you extract something and you don't find the files, so make sure that they are compound with the previous ones that you extracted. So this is how unzipping the folders do work here. So basically, we made a Ferrari folder with the images of the Ferrari car, and here are the files. We have now 3 files, not only 2. This is the complete car, and this is the body only and wheels only. So in case of Tinkercad, we're gonna import the complete car. So let's go back, close this now. Okay, go back to Tinkercad and click import, choose a file, and we're not gonna go to the horse, but we're gonna go to the Ferrari folder, go to the files, and click the complete one. So actually, you don't need to change anything here. So we're gonna just import it as it is, and after that, we can resize it after coming to our design. So you need to wait a little. In case you have slow internet, like my situation here at school, you need to wait somehow for long. But in case you're using your home internet or faster internet, so it's gonna come in like some seconds actually. So we will be waiting until the car arrives here, and then we can change the color and also the size, and then we can delete this ugly looking one. Actually, we can still work until the car being uploaded to our design. Sometimes, guys, you upload something and it's not appearing because actually it comes underneath or inside something. Sometimes It comes super large, like this horse. When it came, it was even larger than the house. Okay, and sometimes what you are importing comes very small, like this car, for example. When it appears, it comes small. I don't know why, because it depends on the designer in the first place. How did he design the car, how large it is, and then we actually can expand it if we want, and the quality will stay the same. So this is how we shrinkified or made the horse be smaller. And we're gonna do the same with the car. Instead of making the car smaller, I think we will need to just make it larger. So we'll need to wait until the car comes here. By that time, guys, I told you how to change the name of the design here. You can import stuff, and there's something called also send to. Okay, so import complete. You see how small the car came? It's very, very small. So we need now to make it larger. Okay, we may change the size of the car. Actually, it's super fat now, so we make right size. Okay, looks good now, but still the horse is so large. We need to make this car super large, at least at the size of the horse. And then inshallah we can change the color here. Let's say we're gonna make it yellow. I like this color for Ferrari cars. And then we can put it back again in the place where it should stay underneath the house. Okay, so this is basically how you can import external models from external website like Thingiverse or printables, maybe whatever website else you can just find 3D models at, and then just download them to your PC and upload them or import them on Tinkercad design. So that's basically it today, guys. So next video, inshallah, I'll show you how you can transfer your design from the school account to your personal account. And I told you it's really, really important and mandatory that you use the school account, so that as a teacher I will be able to see and give you marks on all the designs that you do under your account. But in case you made something beautiful that you think it's amazing, I would like to save it forever, I would like to have it under my own personal account, there is a way to do it. And this will be the next video, inshallah. I don't want to make the videos be long, because I know my videos are somehow long and they are boring. I know you don't guys want to see this, say this thing to me. I already know it. So I'd like just why I'm dividing the topics into different videos. That's why I'll be recording and uploading more than one video until we cover all the course, inshallah. So see you back, guys, with the next video, inshallah, and bye-bye.